In today's video, I want to go over a new JRPG reveal for the PlayStation 4, one that is currently in early access on PC and being received quite well. It's Edge of Eternity, and a game that you should definitely follow. I've been checking this one out on PC, and it's being received quite well. Developers are working diligently to get the game at a full release state, and it's been received rather well, but obviously updates are being made to the PC version. We'll talk a little bit about that as the game has hit beta status with a massive update as well. Destructive Creations has announced World War II inspired title WM for PlayStation 5, Series X, PS4, X1, and PC. Gameplay trailer due out at the end of this month. We got a teaser trailer, really liking the direction of this game, and one of my favorite games of, I forget what year it came out in, I think it was 2018, Dead Cells, gets yet another update. Boy oh boy, we gotta talk about that at the end of this video. Alright, first of all, JRPG Edge of Eternity hits beta status with a massive update. This game is in early access on PC. It's visually very impressive, coming from Midgar Studios. Midgar, a very relevant term for JRPG fans. The new update brings a bevy of new features like a new combat camera, a new crafting system, reworked cutscenes, and more. With this update, the game is now going to have north of 30 hours of playtime, however, still far from a finished state. It notes new battle cam for combat. You can switch between the current tactical and the new cinematic dynamic camera, new crafting system, gather recipes and materials to craft your own gear and items, rework cutscenes, improve lighting, color, and revamp the lip sync system, new quests, dynamic events, and spontaneous secondary quests. Updated character designs includes new details for the heroes and NPCs, and you've got general polish and fixes to round things out. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with what Edge of Eternity is, let's give you guys the official description from the Steam page, as I am stalling to open the page right now. Okay, it notes, wage epic turn-based battles as you follow Darion and Celine on their quest to find a cure to the all-consuming corrosion in this grand tale of hope and sacrifice. Very much a JRPG-esque story, but man oh man, these visuals look great. Notes an enthralling story filled with plot twists and heart-wrenching moment, a gorgeous fantasy world to explore. The visuals kind of give me some vibes of Final Fantasy 15. Epic battles with a unique and strategic turn-based combat system, charismatic and unforgettable characters, stunning soundtrack featuring Yasunori Mitsuda, Chrono Trigger, and Xenoblade Chronicles fame. How about that? Those are some soundtrack epic games, to say the least. An advanced crafting system, a fearless yet adorable beast to befriend. Currently in early access, it offers 5 out of the 8 chapters, a story-driven Chapter 0 prologue, 30 plus hours of gameplay, 4 human companions to unlock, and 1 furry friend, 5 dungeons, 12 boss fights, 30 skills to master, and 120 items to craft. Over 120, I should say. $19.99 is the price point in early access. When the PlayStation 4 release comes out, I imagine the price is going to be high. Usually, they do note that, yeah, will the game be priced differently during and after early access? As planned from the beginning of early access, we will raise the game price as we reach the beta stage. There will probably not be any other price change before final release. So there you have it with that. Currently $19.99. And yeah, game has a very positive reception on Steam. 81% positive with 1,213 user reviews. Now, it's something that you always have to ascertain when looking at user reviews for an early access title. An 81% positive review record is actually very good because it is an early access game at the end of the day. People are going to have their issues with the title, but they are working diligently to make it better. When you buy a game in early access, you're not expecting a finished product, obviously. But when it does come out on PlayStation 4, hopefully it gets a little bit better. Looking at the main character right now, definitely getting vibes of the Last Remnant's main character. If you guys ever played that, that's on PS4. Quick shout out to that game, as it is pretty good, and the remastered edition definitely fixes up a lot of the issues. Alright, moving on from that, we got Destructive Creations, and they have announced World War II inspired title WM for PS5, Series X, PS4, X1, and PC. This is one we don't know much about, but the developers in Destructive Creations, they did work on Ancestors Legacy, which was a game that, you know, not everybody really dug, but it did have a pretty unique premise. It was a different kind of game as well, but yeah, this game, whoa, the trailer, right away, I'm getting some vibes of This War of Mine. I don't know if you guys are picking up on that as well. It looks like an incredibly dark game. Really like the imagery that they're using for the game as well. I mean, I don't know that much about it, but if a teaser trailer's job is to tease me and get me kind of invested into a game, WM has done exactly that. Again, we are going to be getting gameplay reveal. It'll follow with a full trailer at DevCon 2020 on August 28th, so you can expect that. PS5, PlayStation 4, Series X, X1, PC. Definitely one that I'm going to keep my eyes on. The game does note a new game inspired by events during World War II that aims to show the Eastern Front side of the conflict. It will launch on all of the aforementioned platforms. I really think this one has a lot of potential. Unfortunately, it's not going to get a lot of attention, but if it does deliver a quality title, again, with that aesthetic representation in the trailer. I'm enamored by what it could be, so let's hope for the best out of that one. Lastly, Dead Cells Barrels of Fun gameplay trailer has been released. It's about a minute long, and man, oh man, Dead Cells just gets better and better with yet another update. Now, I'll gush about the game in a little bit after I give you guys the information. Motion Twin uploaded a trailer over on YouTube, and it notes our latest free update introduces a whole new level, the Derelict Distillery. This biome is an alternative path to High Peak Castle, giving you more variety in your runs at the end of the game. We're throwing in new enemies, weapons, and exploding barrels that you'll need to master in order to make it to the throne room. On top of that, we're giving you an option for a complete new soundtrack, reworking the classic Dead Cells tracks in an 8-bit style. Boy, that sounds awesome. Coming summer of 2020. Now, that's a pretty vague release window. Summer does end on September 21st of September, so before you guys get up in arms that it's not out in August, I don't know if that's going to be the case, but yeah, just letting you guys know on that. Dead Cells is 40% off on Steam right now. I am not particularly sure if that's the case on the PlayStation Store. I'll give you guys the information right now. It's unfortunately $25. Hopefully when this update drops, we can enjoy a 40% off price point on Dead Cells as well, but it needs to be mentioned, the game is absolutely worth $25. Initially, I didn't even have interest in this game, and then that whole IGN debacle happened, and then I was like, okay, I gotta check out Dead Cells, and man, this game blew me away. Not right away. While I was initially playing the game, I was like, okay, this is a sick art style, but kind of basic in its gameplay, and then I played a little more and more and more, and before you knew it, 40 hours were gone, and it was one of my favorite games of 2018. Love this game. It's obviously relatively challenging, but Motion Twin, they have done a great job in updating the game as well, and they've been really good to the audience as well. Obviously, there's Dead Cells, and there's Dead Cells Bad Seed, which does give you a little bit more content. Just to give you guys an idea, overwhelmingly positive reception, 48,000 reviews on Steam, 96% positive reception, and yeah, a game that I highly, highly recommend you guys to play. It's not for the faint of heart, but I think it's so addictive, and it's a game that a lot of people can enjoy. If you've never tried a Metroidvania or one of these more challenging games, definitely give this one a look. It's fun, it's engaging, beautiful art style, great music, and again, Barrels of Fun update is gonna be revamping the music as well. So good stuff here. Can't wait for that one to see an official release. Outside of Dead Cells, there's other games like a Hollow Knight that's really good, but we don't have to go into all the Metroidvanias that I absolutely love right now. Okay, that's going to conclude this video. Again, the JRPG Edge of Eternity. It's in early access right now. It'll be reaching beta phase soon, and also it will be coming to the PlayStation 4 sometime in the future. That one's looking really good. I'm sure a lot of you guys don't know about it, but keep your eyes on that one. Another PlayStation 5 game confirmed in Destructive Creations World War II inspired, titled WM. Really liking the look of that, and Dead Cells Barrels of Fun gameplay is looking pretty sick. The game itself is already great, so keep that on your radar. That's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.